Check out Berlin. What the fuck? Trying not to fall out here. Everybody's got a balcony, and I got some sunshine. Boom, baby, boom. Rise and shine. It's your morning motivation time. Your host was the Moses Marky Saint. And every morning I get up and I'm blessed to live my life. And today I'm living my life in Berlin. You hear these creaky ass wood floors? That's because my homie lives in this awesome ass flat. Literally just got done crashing out, got all the different art and books and things like that. I got the full fucking pull out couch. We're ready to do some smoke session shit going on here. Your boy Saint's doing really good at life, and we're headed to Turkey eventually, unless you've never seen Turkey before, but he literally has the whole country. There's the Deutschland underneath here. Yeah, I'm over here somewhere. Where's Berlin? Somewhere over here, and I am headed to somewhere over here in Istanbul. Check that out. This is one of these cool ass spots. So your boy Saint is loving his life, waking up in the morning. Check this out. So the house is pretty simple. It's just the hallway, but this little separator. Have you ever seen a small ass fucking? Even this a little weird switch for a bathroom. You get the window gets shared with the other window for a kitchen, and then of course my homie, he's got his own room, full on big ass room right here. Like I'm fucking full on set. It's like old ass electricity and shit, some cool ass art and paintings here. Like I'm having a really good landing moment here in. That's so cool. I gotta see myself. Look at that. Look at that weight loss, bro. Look at your boy, bro. Like I literally must have lost 20 pounds by what do you call it? Um look at these old ass wood doors too. What do you call it? You call it fasting. I've been intermittent fasting, and I've also been changing, trying to get my life in the order that I want it to be. I read something this morning, and it said something to the effect of, you got to be willing to change yourself to get different outcomes. And what's really tough is you got to sit there and ask yourself, what's worth more to me? Is it worth more to me than to get a quick gratification or masturbation and then lose all my energy in the morning? What's worth more to me? The workout in the morning so I can actually get some shit done versus the guy that just likes to smoke weed first things in the morning and get what I want, my quick pleasures, the things that satiate me and then end up sedating me. And then we have to come up with talking about addictions, and that's what I talk about in the morning. Is there's most people, when I say the word addiction, their mind goes straight to what's the word, substance addiction. They don't talk about behavioral addiction, how we get addicted to our behaviors and we get stuck in our ways. And as I do my first day in Berlin and I look around in my friend's big ass apartment, and I'm so grateful to have friends around the world, and he picked me up yesterday at the airport, no problem. I was a half hour late because the plane was a half hour late. These are the things, bro. These are the things. Everybody smokes a lot of cigarettes here. We almost went out last night, but decided to chill instead. I was so tired, I didn't even have a chance to do anything else over here. They smoke a lot of hashishi. So that's what I'm gonna roll up this morning if I can. I don't know how, but I will try. And that is the attitude. I don't know, but I'll try. I don't know what Berlin's like, but I'll try. And there's so many people that are wanting something in their life where it's guaranteed, and there are no guarantees in life. It's only guaranteed that you're going to die. It's not guaranteed that you're going to actually live. So you can be alive but not actually live. And as I get out here this morning, I'm just like, what am I going to do with my energy? It's almost like 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I was up till like about 4. And that's why I put it out to everyone else, is if you can give me some comments out there of what you think I should do in my first day of Berlin on a Saturday, and where I should go. I got the keys to the house. I'm fairly certain I know where I'm at. I have his address, so I can always get back. You know what I'm saying? You can make qualified predictions. Qualified predictions of what? What am I predicting? This Berlin trip? That's what I'm thinking about doing is just being here in Berlin. There was a island apparently that's called Museum Island, and there's 5 different museums in the island. So you already know your boy Saint is. I don't know how to roll with this thing. I don't know. Anybody ever seen this before? No? Ah, it opens up like that. Okay, let's see if I can fill it, learn it, whatever. We're gonna have to figure it out. So, today I didn't have like that amount of energy to go to the museums, but it's all about what energy I want to put myself into. So that's something that I've been really working on with myself. Is just like, okay, sure, I don't feel like working out. I'm almost never, that's not true, but like most of the time, it's not like my body's screaming, yeah, let's go work out. Usually it's screaming, chill out, relax, fucking take your time, enjoy life. I talk to myself a lot like that. And then it's like, what do I need to do to earn it for your past travel experience? So you can use the lesson to improve your future travels. Go and talk to locals about local knowledge and break the ice. That's what I did yesterday. So I went all the way into Helsinki and I walked around till I got 300 followers on. I was at 93, so I got like 7 people to finally say yes to liking my mostly Saints page. But that's what I did. I just walked around and just broke ice and just asked people if they would nicely follow my page. Nothing, not a big deal. Just a quick follow and see what would happen. And that's what I'm talking about in life is if you don't do the thing that you were going to do, if you don't do the thing that's satiating you, if it doesn't say, hey, I'm putting my energy on park. A lot of people want to just sit there and just drink coffee in the park. There's part of that, but it's like, how do you get yourself to be the guy on the bike? So it's like we all kind of play positions and roles in life. How do we get our lives? Back on track. And what's really weird about here is I can hear conversations. Like as soon as I woke up this morning, I could hear people speaking German. I could hear people from all over the world speaking all the different language. My friend is Turkish, and there's a 500,000 people, Turkish people, that live in Berlin. Shocker, bro. Just totally shocked here. Oh yeah, I saw that post. You didn't get a chance to view. Bless you. Thank you. Bless me. Thank you, bro. Go and talk to all the locals. Yeah, I had my buddy hold the camera. He's not as good as my co-producer here, Benny Mac, but I went off like a prom dress. As soon as I got the energy, it was kind of like a rush. And it was just like, okay, my heart's beating. Even if someone denies me fucking going out and saying what's up, I'm going to the next person. And of course, there was a few people that were like, no, I don't feel comfortable with that. You know what I mean? And it's like, okay, cool. You can't fucking support a dreamer. You got no problem with supporting whatever fake band you know about. But as soon as someone's asking you personally to fucking follow their page, you're on some, I'm opinionated asshole. And I don't know if I'm really comfortable with that. You know how people are. So anyway, that's my point is I wanted to be comfortable with that and do the things that make me feel uncomfortable till I get comfortable with that. So that's the thing that's really tough for most of us is we wait for the sensation to come into our lives where it says, okay, now I feel good. Now I feel ready to be hit on. Now I feel ready to go to work. I feel ready to do this and that and this and that. Our lives kind of never really get linear like that. I wasn't even ready to be here in Berlin. How the fuck was this in my hair? Anyway, do I have any more shit in my hair? Fucking hell. Um, we don't know. We don't know because we ain't been there yet. So that's what ends up really happening with people is we end up having to. Let's see. Is this how you do this thing? Anybody ever done this before? I think you. That looks about right. I'm rolling it wrong. Ah, I did roll it wrong. I sealed it to the top. Shit. I am fucking this up. Damn. Okay, let's see if we can't pop it out and then maybe seal it another way. Oh, fuck. Fucking it up, Saint. Don't be fucking it up. Ah, I'm getting tobacco all over the place. Wait for it. Wait for it. Okay, it went the opposite direction. Okay, here we go. Okay. Never did that thing before. So to get myself to do the things I've never done before has been quite the challenge. That seems to be the will you accept this challenge? Will you be brave enough to get yourself out of a pattern? Will you be brave enough to use your energy and do something else consistently enough for it to show up in your life? We do so many things consistently that we don't get to show up into our lives, and that's what was the aha moment of my life, was just, how do I get me to do the things that I'm uncomfortable with? How do I get myself to go past, oh, she's really pretty, or and just start telling myself she's just another human like you, or and actually live in that energy. When I was up against the model yesterday, I got to see her. She was really cool. But my last person that I talked to, the girl was a 300, or my 300th follower. And I'm looking for a lighter as well. Okay, cool. And to talk to her like a human and ask her if she models, she totally opened up. So it's like we get preconceptions of our lives of what it's going to feel like or what we're going to be like in the future, and all because of our brains are conditioned to throw us amazing amount of thought. So our thoughts are constantly throwing us, this is what you should expect, this is what you should expect. Our life has taught us to expect it to go this way. And what ends up happening is we given up our future predictions, like you were talking about, Benny Mac, and instead of saying this is how my day is going to be, like, hey, what are you going to do today? Most people go, oh, I don't know. And of course, if you don't know, it's not going to happen. Instead, it's like, I want it to go this way. Oh yeah, well, I planned on going to meet my friend for lunch. Where are you going to put your energy? Where are you going to eat lunch? What are you going to eat for lunch? All developed by you, all developed by choice. There's so much power in our choices, and there's so much power in our yearnings. Now you got Saint's addiction. Now you got this choice of power. Am I going to relinquish my power to the drugs, to the pattern, to my habits per usual, or am I going to self-empower myself, which was one of my favorite words, self-empowerment. So my great aunt used to say that is, you want to empower yourself to be in a position to be in power. And that's a thing that most people are like, oh, that sounds egotistical. No, I mean, just self power is a powerful thing. It's almost like hearing Kanye West say, I am a God. You are a God. You are literally from the stars. All of us from the stars, from a fart, a dream, a nut, all from our parents to be here right now in the time that you're here with the friends that you have on the place of the planet that you are. Even being alive is one of the things that we've searched the whole universe is for, and it's one of the hardest things to do, is to create life, keep life, and sustain life. And that's what I'm talking about, is how do I sustain myself as a human on this planet and not get back to the human that is afraid to leave Finland. And I wasn't afraid, but I was getting comfortable in Finland. And to stop being comfortable, it's the hardest thing to do, especially when you're talking to addicts, and that we're all addicts. So I don't give a fuck if you're like, well, I don't do cocaine. It's like, yeah, but you're on your phone 24 hours a day. There's behavioral addiction, there's substance addiction, and I'm also starting to think there's an emotional addiction. I'm going to put that out as Saint Psychology, that we get emotionally satiated on things, that we just go, you know what, I'm so all over this. I can't wait to fight my girlfriend. Why? Because it gives you attention. And then you're like, why am I doing the things that I'm doing? How did I end up here? How did I end up in Berlin? Well, I haven't seen my friend in 13 years, bro. Like, of course, I've seen him and talked to him on the phone, but 13 years, bless up to the We Club. 13 years, bro, of like being with his family and traveling. And he never thought, and I remember him being at the bus saying goodbye to me. That was my basically last memory of him before he left. I saw that, the chance to view, bless you. That's legendary. I was on the street the other day filming people on the street too. Yeah, bro, you got to be ballsy. It was great. I had some uncomfortable people too, but I appreciate that people are human. They have the free choice. That also happens, right? I'm sure you'll figure it out, my pal. Yeah, I've been used to one of those things either, mate. I've never used one of these before. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna spark this up, but let's after this we're gonna get really into it. So the challenge was to listen to my thoughts. So one of the thoughts, then you're the only one listening to your thoughts, was, man, there's so many hot chicks in this park. I need to come up with an excuse to talk to them. So I'm all high in the back of the car. I'm going down Esplanade in Helsinki, and I'm like, man, I'm on a coffee espresso buzz, and I was like, I really want to talk to these people. How would I do it? I'm like, I'm gonna go grab my tablet. I'm gonna go up to them, offer a free shirt, and ask for a free follow, straight up, and just be like, I'm giving away a free shirt today. I don't care who I give it to, who wants what, and I end up giving it to a woman that was from San Francisco, that was in Helsinki. She says, I was going to turn around. I heard an American accent. And I was like, nice dress. And she's like, oh my God, I'm glad you talked to me. I heard your conversation. I was listening. Well, I wasn't really listening, but I could hear that you're an American. And I was like, yeah, of course. You know, where are you from? San Francisco. That's what's up. You know, what are you doing here? She started kind of hit on me. How long are you going to be here? Da, 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 da. But the point was, is that she said she was going to San Francisco, Las Vegas in a couple months. And the shirt that I had was a Las Vegas shirt. So there was two Americans in Helsinki on a summer's day, a man and a woman, getting to communicate that we would never got to link up or get Instagrams if we didn't connect. I don't have any Instagrams in my any DMs in my Instagrams if I don't approach people, if I don't create that new flow of energy. I got what, 10 different likes yesterday. I thought to myself, if you do this consistently, Mark, and talk to about 20 different women, you'll be married by the end of the summer. Like, if you wanted to stay consistent to anything in life that scares you, you will see yourself go, oh shit, I should have swore off the sugars. Yeah, it scared me to get off of sugar. Not gonna lie. I'm so addicted to sugar. It's so a part of my pattern. It's so part of my comfort level. I talked myself into thinking it was energy, and what it ended up being is very addicting. It's something that keeps me eating a donut instead of talking to a woman. And that was the question of my life: is that I really wanted to be a free human in being that wasn't kept by the trappings of life, and they're called trappings for a reason. They'll trap you. We all have little things that won't let us go. You know what I'm saying? We all have little things where you can't go because you got six dogs, or you can't go because the plumber's coming, or you can't go do anything because of whatever excuse comes to your mind to tell you what you can't do. This morning, zero masturbation. This morning, I am smoking weed. The score is, what am I going to do with my energy now that I got keys? It's a little overcasty, but I want to see this city. I don't know where I'm going. I really got out here to get some suggestions from people. Last night, when I couldn't sleep, I watched 10 different places to go to Berlin, and that five island, or the museum island, looks really nice. Five different museums. I'm like, I only got 2 weeks here. What am I going to do with my 2 weeks? Well, I could sit in this house all day and just order Uber Eats, but that's what I do in Las Vegas. I want to get out into the sunshine. And as I say that, I said I should probably be out in the sunshine already doing the show, but I haven't. I just got up, and I'm like, I haven't really calibrated myself to the city. I need to. I don't need anything. I just need to walk. And a lot of me is starting to tell me that I need a destination, that I need a plan. There is no plan. The plan is just exist, and exist as much as I fucking can. So that was the biggest fucking thing that I could do with myself. So yeah, some people are attacked. Yeah, some people are attracted to the camera, bro. They'll just open up. They don't mind. I didn't have the camera on them. I was just talking to them. My buddy was behind me doing the behind the scenes. I appreciate the attention and the honest conversation. Yeah, we like to come out of our shells. We just need an excuse to do it. Yeah, there are a lot of people that are a lot of time, and I'll have a lot of time to talk to you. Some street interviews again. I didn't interview anybody. I was just talking to him about following my Instagram. That was the plan. I should probably do some more interviews though. Did you see the interview I did with Oli Palon from Finland? He never does any interviews. He said I did a really good job interviewing him. He's like, you're really good at getting people to talk. So I said, yeah, you know what? I am going to interview more people. I'm going to get these unique people that I met along my way, sit them right down here, and just ask them questions, you know? Um, on the streets, maybe not so much because you never know what's going on. I don't know. There's no can't. Being the cameraman and the interviewer, like the guy, it's complicated. It's a bit of a challenge. I'm more of in front of the camera, and if someone's holding the camera, Benny Mac, I can definitely do it. Just I can't do. I don't like doing both jobs at the same time. I like to concentrate, talk to the person. I've never been to Berlin, so I've never been to the Berlin Wall. That was one of the top destinations that they talked about going today. So I don't know where the Berlin Wall is from me. I'm sure I could walk around and ask people. I have to take a look at the interview too. Yeah, it was a good interview. Um, he really appreciated being interviewed, and I really think I need to get to the Berlin Wall, Museum Island, and what else do I need to see in Berlin? Oh, and there's a place called Artemis. Apparently, it's the biggest prostitution brothel in all of here, and everybody walks around naked. There's a naked spa, naked restaurant, naked dancing, and I'm gonna do that. I can't do that on camera, but I'm sure we'll get that going too. I'll tell you all about it. But yeah, developing a day in Berlin, and I'm gonna go live when I feel more comfortable when I walk around and I get a better idea of what I'm fucking doing, which I don't know what I'm gonna fucking do yet, but I am gonna fucking get out of this house and I'm gonna fucking get brave and I am gonna get lost and I'm gonna be brave enough to get lost and brave enough to be by myself and brave enough to live in this city without anything without anything being planned or knowing where I'm going or having a destination. It's good to have a good camera person. It is. There's a lot of good on it. So this morning with the skinny shower, I probably should just rinse off again, wake myself up, get my clothes on, got my wallet. As long as I can swipe my credit card, I can do about anything in my life that I want to do. It's about getting me to do the things that I need to do so I can live that life. And that's what I'm trying to talk about this morning. This is like it's one of the biggest assets of your lives is to really use your addiction in your favor and say, hey, there's desires there. You just have to make a decision what you desire more. Do you desire masturbating more or do you desire having sex more? It's a tough decision because most of us are going to be like instant gratification. Let me just wank it out. And the real part is, let me get that energy so I can talk to women. And that's one of the things I've been trying to clear up on people is just like, what do you really want out of your life? Is a question asked every fucking time you're doing something. Every time you're out there trying to get yourself to do anything out of life, you have to ask yourself, is the TV more important? Is this commercial more important? Is surfing on my phone more important? Is my phone so fucking cool on the train that I can't just make eye contact with people, that I'll just bury myself in it? Or do I just sit there and observe people and people watch like I like to do? Real questions in life. And they're questions that happen so fast that you can almost feel it. It's like, hey, let me just get some comfort right now. And then guess what? You end up staying in comfort. Or you end up staying in this where you don't want to fucking do anything at all. I can feel it when I, especially like now, when I just get a little bit of a hash rush. I'm like, oh yeah, I just want to fucking get here and lay down and oh my god, fucking weird. I don't know, but just lay down and fucking chill, or do I get up and I go fucking observe and absorb my friend's cool little speakers and how he's got his whole little thing set up and how he's had a whole office and how he's lived here for 8 years and what kind of things has he been doing, keeping it clean and very cultured. My friend's really smart, bro. He speaks Turkish and German and English, and in that he's done some really fucking cool things. So for me, it's cool to see people of culture, people from a whole nother land like Turkey, to come here and to see all these creative things. He has so many different art and knowledge. Like just looking at some vinyls and shit. I don't even know what kind of vinyls he has, but it's stuff like this that's like, history, it's culture. and I'm in a whole nother culture to see all sorts of shit I've never seen before. So it's one of those things where I know what I have going on in my head, but do I not? Do I have something else going on in my head? And that's the thing. Is that the Quran? I think so. Looks like the Quran. I don't know. No, it's a CD thing. I don't know. I don't. I can't read. I don't know even what language that is, but to be able to get my brain to see some fucking cool things and to do something with my life and get my energy there, that's the plan. So today, as I started to get high, I'm already going to get myself in gear and put myself in mode so I can be out there into the world and actually do something. You can do a boat tour. It would be a good vantage point. Yeah, the bed is dangerous, very dangerous. So I get up, I start to fucking walk. Walking, it gets my energy going. The sun gets my energy going. It's a beautiful 20-degree day. Check it out. I'm all the way at the top of the mountain, top of the hill again. You can actually see in other people's apartments and hear other people cooking and talking and very interesting things. So, there's even little cool little desert plants going on right here too. So your boy Saint, bags are here. 1 and 2 bags. I won't even show it. 1, 2 bags here, fucking ready to go, packed up in Finland like a pro. Got on it. We smoked a fucking foot long joint. My buddy rolled right before I got in on the fucking thing. And now I am free to be me. And to free to be me is a great experience where it's like, okay, who is me and what is me doing with myself, time and energy? And I think that's the biggest thing that I can tell people is to see yourself doing the thing. You're already going to get the flash and the vision of, oh yeah, I want to go do that. It's one of those things where you say, I want to start developing that way, and that's what we end up doing. We end up making ourselves develop as a certain way, and there's no secret to it. It's all added up, and when you've put energy into it, you won't be surprised that something is different when the energy is there. You'll be like, no shit, because I put the energy into it. So I don't know. I don't know much about the kitchen. I don't know much about his apartment. I don't even know what the fuck this is. I'm just an alive guy that's near an apple. I can grab an apple, go on the road. Let's see what kind of shit they got. Beers and olives and weird drinks, and he's very cosmopolitan. So it's a pretty tight little gap here. Pretty cool. Look how small these gaps are. I mean, I'm literally this wide and it's already touching me side to side. This is some South Korean prison shit right here. So, and the bathroom's even smaller. Let me even show you this one. The bathroom, one little hook here. It's even fucking smaller. Well, no, I guess it's wider here, but because of the refrigerator. But even this thing is not that big either. So for me to get used to something new faster is the key. Being like, okay, yeah, maybe my normal day isn't to interrupt people while they're in the park talking with each other, but that day I said I'm going to do some of my energy. Most of me wanted to do the comfortable thing. It was almost fighting me to do the comfortable thing, and that was to just chill and smoke weed with my friend and hang out in the park. But that's not going to build my business. And if I want to build my business and I want to build myself, I'm going to have to take a chance and challenge myself to do something I would naturally normally do. And that's what we're talking about, Saints Addiction. I was naturally going after my addictions. I was literally going after them and doing the things that I wanted to do. Let's try to do the things that I don't want to do, and there's things that I want, but to put the effort behind it is a whole nother thing. So it's just like needs and wants and wanting to balance that out in your life and saying, oh yeah, I'd love to do that. How much love are you going to put in yourself and your life and your energy to get that thing to happen? And it's easy to say, oh yeah, I would love to own a business, but is it one of those things that you want to put your all into and do that and then and live that way? Or is it one of those things where you want to just play it safe and think it this way? Before I get off this phone, I only got 1 minute to go. I want you to think of this. We had a huge dump of snow on the mountain July 1st, full of joy. Okay, no snow here, bro. Full summer. What I was trying to say is that the guy said, you think it's a safe play to work for a corporation. You almost expect them to be your payment, that they were always going to be in businesses. But businesses don't always have money. There's plenty of times that even like small businesses or people, they don't have enough money even for the payroll. So to depend on someone else for your pure survival and not yourself is already a mistake. So there's a lot of people that think they're playing it safe. You're not. You can be fired at any moment. Your corporation could go under. There could be a corporate takeover and everybody's laid off. How secure are you then? That's the point. So we always say, oh, yeah, I need to have a secured paycheck. There's no security out there anyway. So you got to fucking go develop your own security in yourself and believe in yourself. And that only happens after multiple repetitions of you counting on yourself, putting yourself out there and saying, I can make it. I can make it in Berlin. I've made it in Beijing. I've made it in fucking Bangkok. I've made it in all these cities that start with a B. And this is my time to make myself shine. This is my time to fucking get myself out of a stupor and make my life mine. Boom, baby, boom. That's your morning motivation. Make sure you motivate this morning and get yourself out there. Do whatever it takes to live your life and your dreams and make yourself. I love my life! And get all the neighbors to love their lives too. Peace and love. And as always, Chigathon. I'm not in Finland anymore, but it means goodbye, but not forever. And I will see you on the other side as soon as you like, share, and subscribe. Ciao. I'm going to go live from Berlin and do some sightseeing. You'll be able to see it live too. Peace. I'll see you on the other side.